Whenever you guys want to order some discs, go to
discgolfmarket.com. Promo code HOMESLICE. Enjoy the video. What's up? We've got another MVP video for you guys today. So shout out to MVP for sending us this disc. Hey, what are we doing?
This is the new company that is, I'm pretty sure, connected with MVP.
Yes.
Streamline discs, Trace.
Yep, it's their single mold.
Ooh. Look at that
That
stamp.
line. Yeah, that stamp.
Oh, God,
Bring it
guys.
over here.
I mean, that thing is
It
pretty.
is
Their
sweet.
stamps have been on point. MVP, Streamline, if you're listening, keep it up with these 6 stamps because I love them.
Yes. Let's get to some throws. So, the Trace. So this is an 11 speed. It is very comfortable in the hand. The rim is not super wide. You can see it's a pretty flat rim. They do have all their markings, just like the rest of the MVP discs. They do have them all marked on the rim, so that I know some people aren't a huge fan of that. And it's got a little bit of dome, but it's definitely not like a pop top or anything. It's very comfortable in the hand.
The Streamline Trace. Numbers are pretty accurate. It's a great hyzer flip distance driver. Reminds me of a trespass. Into a headwind. It's going to flip up, turn, dump, throw it flat into a headwind. It's going to probably hold it and possibly not even come out. Brad, what'd you think?
So it was, for my arm speed, this was kind of like Trav said, similar to a trespass. So you could get some pretty good distance if you've got a similar arm speed to me. You're going to get a little bit of that S. This was into a headwind. And I wasn't worried about it turning and not coming out of it, which is nice because you can still get some of that distance with it. Into a tailwind.
It's a bomber. Tailwind, man, you can crank that thing, get it high. And Brad slipped a little bit there, but we like the flight. It's stable. Like, it really looks stable there. He took a little bit more off and it dumps, but it's a long flying disc. Forehand for me, I can hyzer flip it, really crappy release there, but as you can tell, it goes just pans right to left. Like, it just held that turn, but got me really good distance. I think if I got it a little bit higher, it was about to fade out. So pretty dependable forehand disc.
Yeah, and with that tailwind, you did put a little bit more hyzer on it, but it didn't turn at all. It looked like you took a little bit more off too. As far as overhand shots, I was surprised by this. It flew a lot more stable than what I was expecting it to. They're into a headwind, so it turns a little bit quicker. But there, with that tailwind, it held that swoop a little bit longer than I was expecting. It flew a lot more like something that's more overstable. But what do you think about it? How'd you like it?
All around a fantastic disc. Brad mentioned something about the rim already, where they're putting the tooling in the rim. That's my only, I guess you could say it's a complaint. I don't want to think about that on the course is where I have to put my hands so that thing's not rubbing against it. But other than that, just the pure flight of the disc, it's fantastic. It reminds me of a trespass, which is what I bag. The only reason I'm not bagging this is because I already have probably 6 trespasses, all in perfect wear and stage. So if you don't have like a flippy-ish driver, one that you can, really control into a tailwind, pick up a Trace. Also, I mean, great stamp.
Yeah, these are sweet. I liked it a lot. I need to throw it a little bit more. What I liked about it was that for my arm speed, it was flippy enough that I could get that S out of it and get a little bit more distance, but not too flippy where I had to worry about it turning and burning. So that was good. I liked it a lot. The rim, it feels good. The tooling doesn't. I mean, it could be in a different place, but it doesn't really bother me that much. But I do know there are some people around that I know they're not a big fan of it. But it's just something to take note of. I mean, it could come into play, it could not. But I liked it. Again, shout out to MVP.
Streamline.
And Streamline, yeah. But yeah, awesome disc.
Great
awesome
plastic.
Stamp. The plastic, we didn't mention that. It wasn't in the video, but it was their Neutron plastic, so it's going to feel the same as Axiom and MVP. Same plastic. It's just one mold. But it feels awesome, just like that Neutron plastic for the rest of their lines. But this is definitely a good first solo mold for the MVP family. So again, shout out to them. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.